following program is recommended for those 16 and over, as it contains sporting violence, possible bad language, and flashing imagery.
Ladies and gentlemen, brought to you live from the Zone X Series. Let's see some thunder! Here we go. A clean shot, and it could be lights out.
Oh, it's the real deal.
Hey, he looks like a pro boxer.
1, 2, 3, light him up.
Your winner and the new champion.
Misfits and Dazn returns, and this time we are putting the Mad back into Manchester. X Series 20, Till versus Taylor. The fight week starts now.
X Series on the Zone, where superstars meet.
It's not going to be your usual show.
And chaos unfolds.
Are you not entertained?
Nights like no other, where anything and everything happens.
Are you kidding me?
Where dreams are built in a heartbeat and shattered in seconds. Defying expectations, where underdogs conquer.
That changes everything!
And champions are crowned.
Am I now the queen of Misfits?
The Zone is the home of crossover boxing.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are finally back in Manchester. Misfits 20, Darren Till versus Anthony Taylor. I am absolutely pumped for this one. Grab your popcorn because this press conference is probably going to be a little bit more intense than we're used to. I think, Mams, you were saying that you had to pay the security guard triple just to get them out here?
Quadruple.
Speaking of Mams Taylor, you're here with us. Sensei, you're here with us. I'm absolutely pumped to see you both. Talk to me about this fight card.
It's going to be entertainment galore from start to finish. I think let's go to the main event where we've got A.T., who's the most deserving man on Misfits. He changed his style up. He became a fan favorite. He's now taken training 10 times more seriously, and he's the underdog in this fight, but it's a big, big line. If he can cross over this, he's in a different stratosphere. Now, Darren Till, we know he's a very tough guy, been in there with world champions. This guy's not to be taken lightly, and he's got a bit of a size advantage on AT as well, so he's expected to win, but let's see what happens. It's going to be a banger of a fight either way.
Sensei, obviously Darren Till transferred over from MMA. You had a lot of experience in different martial arts before transferring to boxing. Talk to me about some of the adaptations he's going to have to make here.
Yeah, the number one, obviously the volume of punches is different. You have all your punches that you like. We know Darren Till loves that big left hand, but you got to have more, in the repertoire than that. And also with boxing, the head movement is so much different. In Muay Thai and MMA, guys don't move their head as much because you can kick them in the head, as we saw Darren Till to that roundhouse kick, which I think scared Tommy Fury away, unfortunately. But that's the biggest difference, man. So Darren's just got to make sure he's been in the gym, he's training, he's a professional. So I expect him to make those changes, but it's going to be a great fight.
Well, I've been hearing that Darren has knocked out quite a few formidable sparring partners, and that rumor might have gotten back to a few people.
Did you spread the rumor? Is that what you're saying?
No, I certainly didn't. It got back to people who might have pulled out, so I don't want to spread any rumors. Darren, don't knock anyone out and tell us about it.
Obviously, very, very exciting. Anthony Taylor's made very dramatic changes to his style, and he's also had a resurgence in his own career. I mean, he's been knocking everybody out, man.
Look, I remember it was after the King Kenny fight. I said to him, he's like, I won. I said, AT, you didn't win because you won, but you lost because fans don't want to see you if you're going to produce a hug fest. No one wants to see that. So this is not the format for you to be putting non-entertaining fights and scraping wins by. And ever since then, he's a changed man, and I've given him full kudos for that.
And that's a lesson to listen to Mams Taylor when he tells you to do something. Because look at the guy now. Sensei, you're obviously here for one reason only. W.A.D.E Plemons finally making his entrance into the ring. Talk to me about it.
I love seeing the switch from W.A.D., right? I've seen it beforehand. On the camera, you only see commentator W.A.D., but the kid grew up an athlete, and his passion for commentary came from the athletic background. He's a very competitive guy. He's got an ego to him, and he has a switch. He's got a mean streak, too, so I'm excited he gets to display that, but just seeing the growth in training, seeing him get in shape and be focused and be determined is awesome.
Mams, obviously the beef is real. You guys have had a pretty public combat yourself in a certain way. Talk to me about what made you want to put that aside and still bring him into this scene.
You know, my days as a bad boy are long behind me, and I thought Masai Warrior could do the job for me, you know, put a spanking on young W.A.D.E and teach him a lesson. But I will say, W.A.D.E, I've got to respect how seriously he's taken it. I've noticed a difference in him, his energy. He's coming to fight, so it's and so is Masai Warrior. Listen, Masai Warrior had a fight scheduled in Qatar. It got cancelled. We know what happened. A week later, I see him on Instagram getting his first win. So he's got that edge over W.A.D.E that he's been under the lights and had the fight. He's had one fight. And otherwise, they're pretty evenly matched, you know, but W.A.D.E has BJ Flores, you know, and that's an equalizer from the experience.
I've always said the secret ingredient often is BJ Flores. You've seen him training, Sensei. Yeah. What do you think about here? Obviously, you're biased, right? There's no two ways about it. But try to put that aside for a little bit of a second here and talk to me about what you're looking at in this fight.
Yeah, man, it's just, you know, the training has been big. The switch over to BJ Flores and just sharpening him up in the last, you know, month and a half or so that he's been training there. But developing his power is a big thing for W.A.D.E. W.A.D.E is not a small guy. So from behind the camera, when everyone first met him, they thought he was like 5'5", but he is a big guy, and he's strong. Okay, so the power, I think, is the thing that people aren't going to expect. But he hits hard, and I expect him to put that work on Saturday. And
training with big guys, right? He was mentioning Tristan Ham, Josh Bruckner, other guys that we've seen be very, very successful. Do you see W.A.D.E being able to make a mark in that division, in that area of fighters?
Absolutely. You know, when I first saw him training on the bag and doing shadow boxing, doing shadow boxing and sparring and stuff, I thought maybe I should actually start training again. This is an easy fight. But that W.A.D.E to this W.A.D.E is a completely different person. He's actually pretty intimidating now on the pads, and he's hitting the bag hard, and BJ's gotten him to hone in and channel that power in. So I think we're in for a treat. I mean, it'll be more of a treat for me if Masai gets his way, but either way, respect to both gentlemen. It's going to be a banger.
Unfortunate.
Another good fight, Carla Jade going in against a BKFC veteran. Carla has obviously shown a lot of skill in her own right, but now she's kind of leveling up the competition a little bit.
She asked for it. She said, look, if the other girls are fighting BKFC girls, can you get me a BKFC girl? I don't want anyone from the scene existing already. I feel like I beat the best, and she did, and that's why she's the champ. The improvement she showed from fight 1 to this fight against Nikki was astronomical. You know, she really used her weapons very well. She had used her reach, and Nikki was lost in there, you know. So Carla's been training non-stop, and let's see how she fares against the BKFC veteran who's had the bloodiest face in the last few years that we've seen in a ring or a cage.
Sensei, you're shaking your head. That viral moment was obviously insane, but to me that just shows how dedicated of an opponent she is going to be. Obviously, Nikki Rude didn't have as much experience, still very skilled in her own right, but that dog mentality, you can't buy that. You can't make it. Talk to me about it as a fighter.
Yeah, just seeing that one clip in my mind. You know, it's funny. I saw her in the elevator. Didn't say hi. Didn't recognize her because I've only noticed her from that video. And I was like, oh, that's her. But just that toughness you can't teach that. And it's just something that you feel like you have to knock out. Because if you don't knock them out, you're not going to be able to intimidate them. You're not going to be able to slow them down off their game plan. You're not going to be able to hurt them and put fear into them. So I'm excited to watch that fight.
Yeah, it's challenging. Also, Sami Hamed coming back, his last fight in Dublin, I believe, absolutely electric. Him on the mic afterwards was also unreal. Talk to me about getting him back in here and hoping to build that.
He's such a superstar, and he's got the charisma that he clearly got from his dad. And listen, people are a little unfair to Sami. You know, they're intimidated because of his genetics, but he's only 1-0, no amateur experience. He's had one fight. So I found it quite hard to matchmake because people are like, oh, no, I'm not going to fight Sami Hamed. I'm like, you're 4-0, he's 1-0. You're 6-1, and he's 1-0. And it was quite difficult, but we found a game opponent, and Sami just needs to get in there and have the experience, and he has a good time in there. He genuinely enjoys himself, which I think is a reflection on his star quality as well.
Sensei, obviously he comes from a fighting background. You've been training your entire life. Talk to me about how it's an integral aspect of who you are, right? It's not just something that you're trying to learn. Talk to me about how that can affect your abilities within the ring.
Yeah, you know, confidence, obviously, to having the background, the family background, and my dad is where I learned my martial arts from. That obviously does help. And then just the little things that you get, you know, if you're not into it with your family, you only get your training that you're doing on your own or like at camp or when you're at practice. So the fact that he gets all the little extra mitt work, the little extra feedback that he gets from his family is just invaluable. So
can it be more pressure though?
Oh, definitely. The pressure, it's got to be there. But then again, he gets these opportunities like as he should. So it goes hand in hand. So.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's just a few of the amazing fights we have. We have a ton of other amazing fights. This is a huge card here in Manchester. And let's dive right in for it as the Bradford bad boy Gareth swaps the stage for the ring as he looks to send chills down the spine of Kak Hat. After his defeat to King Kenny on the Qatar Supercard, Adam Brooks looks to get back to winning ways against Ginho. And son of a legend, Sami Hamed returns to Misfits as the Prince looks to continue his fine form against Zach Johnson. Blackpool grime beef is reignited as Little T and Afghan Dan finally let their fists do the talking. And the Misfits lightweight queen, Carla Jade, defends her throne against Mel Shah. Midland's bragging rights are on the line as Ty Mitchell takes on Tommy Hench, and the co-main action sees W.A.D.E Plemons return to Misfits, but this time he's lacing up the gloves and squaring off against the Maasai Warrior. Then it's time for the main event. MMA icon Darren, the Gorilla Till, steps out of the cage and into the squared circle, challenging the prettiest of boys, Anthony Taylor. Sensei, obviously this is a huge card, a lot of fights, but I'm still just so fixed on seeing Darren Till coming over here in boxing. He's a guy that he got to the absolute peak in the UFC. I believe 6 main events, selling out theaters, the whole thing. Talk to me now, though, about that transition that he's going to be making and trying to make a name for himself in boxing, not just trying to get this one win.
Yeah, it's tricky. This is all like unprecedented, you know, influencer boxing, crossover boxing, whatever you want to call it. It's awesome that he's here. A lot of guys from that, from the professional side don't want to make that crossover because if you do and you don't perform, it's like, where do you go from there? So, but Darren's that guy. You know, he'll show up when he wants to fight. So I'm excited. I
think something you just said is a really good point, though. It's high risk. It is high risk because if you lose to Anthony Taylor in your first boxing match, now, I know, you know, that Anthony Taylor, he's the real deal as well, so it doesn't really mean anything to me, but the people back home, the UFC fans, they're going to be looking at that maybe with a skeptical eye, so the pressure is on for him.
Yeah, it becomes like, it's like one of those school ground type of talks where then it's like, oh, you lost on this or to that. It's just not good, right, and for that. So, but it's just more pressure. It makes it that much more exciting, that much more interesting.
And, fans are obviously notoriously lenient on their fighters. I'm kidding, of course, but that's enough talk from us. Let's throw it to Huss and hear from the fighters themselves.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Manchester, England, United Kingdom for the press conference of X Series 20, brought to you by Misfits Boxing and Dazn, and their proud sponsors, Prime Hydration, Steak.com, and Kick. And now as we get underway, let's please welcome the main event contestants to the stage. Please welcome Anthony Pretty Boy Taylor.
Champions here, man. I'm off this prime energy drink like a motherfucker. I'm on one. It's like we on the zone. Let me chill.
Say that.
We on the zone.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome his opponent to the stage, Darren Till.
I love it. Fight fans, welcome to the official X Series 20 press conference. Before we take it to our fighters, let's check in with some special guests up here on stage. Mams Taylor, originally this card was a bit furious, but now it's fury-less. With Tommy's withdrawal, how happy are you with this replacement main event?
Look, we've never cancelled an event after announcing, and we wanted to keep that energy, and I think we provided a fight that
surprised people, and I've got to give credit to Anthony Taylor for stepping up.
Nice.
And Darren did nothing wrong to be taken off the card, so, you know, I wanted to make sure that he gets his fight, and we're very happy to have him on Misfits. He really is a misfit. Couldn't be more excited.
At one point, you said to this man, have fun on Kingpin. Now he's back fighting for us on Misfits. W.A.D.E Plem's boxing debut. Mams, how did this happen?
Well, you know, W.A.D.E wanted to fight, and I saw footage of him, and I thought, this guy can't fight, you know? And then I thought, okay, yeah, W.A.D., let's get you on a fight. And
Mams v. W.A.D. There we go.
Then BJ Flores came along and has made him quite a force. So you know what? But Masai Warrior is here, and he's here to stop him. So maybe let's see how much fun he has on Misfits.
I love it. Caleb, 2024 saw some massive moments for Misfits. Why was it important to start 2025 in Manchester?
Well, I mean, first of all, 2024, massive success. The growth of Misfits continued. We obviously ended the year with a supercard in Qatar with a big success. But we've got this January tradition, you know. Mams doesn't leave me alone over Christmas, which is great, which means that January gets hotter. We did it last year in Leeds with a fantastic show up in Leeds in January. And the year before was KSI Face Temper in January. So we're all about a big January show, and you know, a Northern show with Darren Till and AT and the rest of this amazing card is a great way to start the year. We're looking forward to even more Misfits shows this year. We've got some very special announcements, potentially even this week. Look forward to it. Very, very excited.
I love it. Rappers settling beef, returning royalty, and a lightweight title fight. This card's got something for everybody. So let's start with the first fight of the night. Two UK-based musicians, 1/3 of the award-winning Bad Boy Chiller crew, Gareth, and the Mean Beats specialist, Cat. Gareth, we saw your group perform in Newcastle, but now you're kicking off the night in the ring. How does it feel to be here?
So you say on the first fight?
Yes.
Fuck's sake. All right, go on.
Yeah, it feels good, man. I'm in a lot better shape than last time. Yeah, ready for it, man. Ready for it. Ready for exciting a few people. And hopefully it's a new path and a new journey for me. I've worked hard and want to progress even further.
Cat, why is Misfits the perfect space for your boxing debut?
Well, it's quite a good platform, isn't it, to be fair? Do I have to keep this thing here? Am I the first fight? Yeah. First fight of the night.
I think still on that, yes.
Yeah.
Panicking on
oh,
it.
yeah, look. Yeah, I'm all right. I'm good.
We want to start things with a bang.
Warm up. Oh, right, yeah. Do you want me to... Look, I could sit here and just say, I don't like him, I'll smash his head in, all this bullshit, but he's a nice fella, I'll shake his hand right now. But when we get in there, we're not going to be friends, and yeah, I've been practicing the jab, and it's nice and sharp. Gosh. I don't really know what you want me to say. I'm fucking, you know what I mean? I can't believe I'm the first fight. Talk about pressure. You know, we're going to put on a show now, brother. We're going to have to.
I've been practicing the...
They're like, he ain't coming back. He's useless.
Gareth, what are your expectations from CAC in the ring?
He ain't got a clue.
He knows I've got a clue. That's
he
right.
ain't got a clue.
I don't know, because I've not seen him train. I've not seen him. I don't know if he can take a good smack. I don't know what his fitness level
Have you not
is
seen
like.
the Shiner?
Yeah, that's on yourself. That's on yourself. Yeah, it's an exciting one. I'm looking forward to it.
CAC, 9 weeks ago, you were drinking Stella's in the studio.
Who told you that?
He's been having it tonight.
What has the transition been like to fight Camp CAC?
It's been good, to be fair. Am I supposed to look at you when I'm talking, or it don't matter?
No, you can...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's been good, to be fair. Like, all jokes aside, it's a new journey for me. I've always wanted to do it since I was a kid. I got stopped. Not stopped. I'm talking like I've already been in a fight. I got pushed back because I had a problem with my arm, but we managed to work around that. And I managed to get my guard up properly, and now it's my chance to prove myself in the ring. It's all good. I'm just ready for a scrap. I ain't gonna lie, this is all mad, isn't it? We're all sitting here dying. My manager's over there. Am I doing all right? Am I gonna get chucked out? Yeah. I'm just ready to scrap. To be opportunity, man. I love it. Let's just get in there and have a fight. Fuck it.
Start the night with a bang for sure. Our second fight of the evening sees a veteran returning as Adam Brooks welcomes the Bradford prankster Ginho in his Misfits debut. Adam, last time we saw you was the matchup with King Kenny. What will be different about you on Saturday night?
Look, I was very disappointed how it went with King Kenny. There are levels, and he showed he was a level above me. I've been working a lot with my 2 trainers, and I believe it's going to show on Saturday night. You know, I don't know what to expect from Ginho, but we're ready for anything that he's got. So if he wants to take it a scrap, it'll go that way. If he wants to box, we'll box.
Ginho, when you watched his fight with King Kenny, what were some of your takeaways?
I just feel sorry for him, to be fair, man. He needs to chill out boxing, doesn't he? Fucking, he's had last 3 fights. He's only fighting me to redeem himself back at fighting game, innit? Because I hadn't really had a fight, to be fair. King Kenny annihilated him, didn't he? Dropped him like Bonnie Blue's knickers. Fucking, you know what I mean? Gladiator. Calm down. What do you call it? Gladiator. That Rhino, what do you call it? He only beat Rhino because he fell a couple of days before the fight, didn't he? So he won that match, but...
Can anyone understand what he's saying? Because I can't. Someone translate it, please.
That's Bonnie Blue. Can I mention Bonnie Blue or not?
Adam, I'm curious. He's called you sloppy in the lead up to this fight. What do you make of Ginho?
Look, he's an online prankster. He's obviously, he appeals to the kids, even though he's 38 years of age. I've got a different demographic. Look, most of these people's mums and dads will know me more than them, you know. So I bring a different market and demographic to Misfits, and I hope to put on a show. Look, I'm the total opposite of Ginho in all ways, and it's going to show as well in the ring on Saturday.
Listen, you're a politician, not a fighter. You know what I mean? And after this fight, you might as well just go back to politics.
Listen,
you don't know much about politics, do you?
He keeps calling me Clark Kent, but
you look like a wish version of Superman, don't you? Look at the guy. Come on, man. I feel sorry for him. I'm going to have to beat Superman up in the street, man. No, the kids won't look at me the same beating the hero, will they?
He forgets what Clark Kent turns into, you know? So, listen, he's a brave man for taking this, and hopefully he puts up a fight and doesn't run away, because I'm going to give him everything
I'm not going to run away. Where am I going to run away from? We'll see on the night.
I've got one thing I will say. He's the only man that can go Thailand on an intense training course and come back fatter.
Have you seen food out there, though? Have you seen food out there? Well, listen,
I don't know if people know.
Listen, I had to drop weight.
He's got a lot of weight to lose tonight.
Yeah, because you won't come up weight because you're scared, aren't you? You're walking around at your weight. You're terrified. That's the problem. I've got to strip down and, you know, abuse my body. You're just natural.
It's probably because I can read a contract, Gav. I don't know if you know.
I can't read or spell, but...
I don't even know if you can read, mate.
I can't read, write or spell. That's the only thing I can do. And that's what I'm going to do to you in round 2. Get back, Shadrach, fucker!
I love it. I love it.
Knockout too.
Ben, one thing, Ben. When he keeps saying this get back, Shadrach, I don't know what it means. I'm going to tell him to get up, Shadrach, when I'm standing over him in the first round.
I love it.
See, yeah. We'll have a $5 bet on it.
Can't wait for that one. Let's take it to the CEO, KSI. Sir, welcome to Manchester. This card is a banger.
Yo, sorry I'm late. Traffic was mad. But yeah, it's great to be here.
Sorry.
Yeah, hey, bro. How you doing? Good to see you, bro. Yeah, no, this card looks amazing. I'm very excited for it. Misfits 20, starting the year off good. Obviously, you know, fought Tommy Fury for messing us all up. But big shout out to A.T. for coming through. And I'm sure even if Darren wanted to kick him, he can double leg hook him or something like that. I don't know about MMA. But yeah, this should be a very good card, and I'm here for it.
I can't wait. The royal bloodline once again makes the walk as Prince Sami Hamed's son, slinging Sammy from Miami, takes on the grizzled combat sports veteran, Zach Johnston. Sammy, a stylish win in your debut. How can you make this performance even better?
Alhamdulillah, thank you for having me, guys. I just wanted to start by saying thank you to KSI and thank you to Cal, thank you to Mams. And I don't know how I can make it more stylish than the last one. The last one was pretty good, and I was really happy with it. But expect fireworks for this one, and yeah, come to showcase how good I've really been in the gym.
Zach, everybody was saying no to fighting Sami Hamed. Why are you here in Manchester?
I just want to face, I just want to face him, that I've always, going to face the best, and I will, soon on Saturday.
I love it. 6 pro bites, that Zach has. Sami, what do you expect from him on fight night?
Yeah, as you said, he's got 6 professional boxing fights. He's had bare knuckle fights. He's had UFC fights. I expect he's going to be tough, but we're going to see how tough he is when this right hand hits him. Do you know what I mean? And I've got respect for my opponent. I've got respect for anyone who steps in the ring, and I'm happy he's come on a respectful thing, because my last opponent didn't do that, and he ended up looking like a panda within a couple of rounds. So, yeah, just after this, call me Tiger Woods, because I'm going to be teeing off on the 18th. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Zach, you've been trying to get this Misfits opportunity for quite some time. Now you're here. What would a win mean to you?
Everything, you know. That I know that he's freaking like going talented in everything. But I think, facing everybody that I've faced, that I think that makes me that I think that makes me freaking better. But I do freaking respect him, and it's gonna be a awesome fight. That it's gonna be a freaking banger.
I love it. Sam, heavy are the expectations on you on Saturday night. What's your message to all the fans here and around the world?
My message to the fans is I'm coming to fight. I'm coming for the knockout. I'm a dog, and if it does end up turning into a scrap, then I'm ready for it. I'm here for it.
I love it. The midway point of X Series 20 features a matchup 10 years in the making. The beef that has defined Blackpool's rap scene. It is former friends turned rivals, Afghan Dan and Little T, finally going head-to-head in the ring. Afghan Dan, I believe the fallout began between you two when your opponent worked with Dylan Brewer on a diss track. Can you describe where this all went wrong?
Yeah, so obviously he made a diss track about me years ago with somebody I went to school with, and then obviously ever since then it's never been resolved. And then he's, we've done a documentary and that, we've gone back and forth since then.
Been terrorising you for years,
and we've never spoke. Listen, Bo, listen, you couldn't terrorise nothing, Bo. I'm going to tez you up on Saturday.
You're like a crackhead, lad. Shut your life up.
Listen, Bo, yeah. After this, Bo, yeah, tell your brothers, tell both your big brothers I want them to fight as well,
you
Bo,
look like
you little
taking
muppet.
whiz, bro. Shut up.
So anyway, yeah, man.
Little T, there was a street fight between you both in June of 2023 that went viral. What happened that day?
Man had him winded, bro. Man had him running across streets, bro.
No, you didn't, Bo. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You was with your brothers and you jumped out in the car. I was, listen, I was off my head.
Afghan, bro, you built like my little sister. Shut your mouth, bro. You ain't doing shit. You ain't doing nothing, bro.
Night before, yeah.
You ain't gonna do nothing, bro.
Listen,
take your hat off. Take that off and show everyone your bald hair.
I haven't smoked a spliff for 7 days,
Take your hat off and show everyone your bald hair, bro.
I haven't smoked a spliff for 7 days.
My man's pushing 30.
When I catch you on Saturday, bro, I'm gonna knock your head clean off, bro, you little muppet. You listening?
Pushing 30, bro.
Listen, is that your trainer over there? Isn't it? Listen, I've got a picture.
Mate, he'd stick you in the head.
I've got a picture of your trainer. Listen, I've got a picture of your trainer over there with a mankini now.
Minor. Who doesn't? Minor. It's a minor.
Listen, I've got him stood with you at your house in front of your mum's Christmas tree in a mankini. What was he doing? Bo, listen,
get it all out. Let me give him a fuck.
Bro, I get on my show. Listen, on Saturday, bro, I'm going to knock your head clean off. I'm going to do it properly.
Me, bro. Why are you chatting about someone else, bro? You know what I mean?
Your brothers and your cousins aren't going to do nothing about it.
Shut up, lad. You're like a tramp, bro. Shut up.
Yeah, it's going to happen legally in a ring where I can hurt you for 3 whole minutes. It's going to go for
bro, when I see you on road, yeah, and I see you in person, yeah?
Listen, bro.
This guy's white. I promise you,
this
guy turns white, mate. He doesn't want it. He doesn't. It's music.
Listen, it's happening.
Listen, it's music.
Never mind, it's
remember that, bro. It's music.
I'm here on Saturday. I'm here now, yeah. But
I slammed you straight on the floor, mate, and had you gasping for air, bro. That's all I can say, innit?
Saturday night. You guys both have the opportunity
to... Bro, I lift a little 30-year-old and slammed him.
Don't make me get this picture up of your trainer in a mankini.
It's a minor. Show something about me. Why are you showing me?
The little fairy. What were you doing in that
fairy? Stick you in an headlock, you big muppet.
I don't think these guys will be friends afterwards. Afghan Dan versus Little T.
I don't think we're going to shake hands.
Next up, a championship matchup leads us into the final fights of the night. New crowned lightweight queen Carla Jade puts her belt on the line against Birmingham BKFC star Melanie Shaw.
Woo.
Carla, you were chasing gold, but now you're the one with the target on your back. What do you make of the challenger?
I got a lot of respect for Melanie. She's a BKFC fighter. I'm the ring girl, so I've seen her in action. But yeah, she's got nothing on me, and I'm excited.
Melanie, when you watch Carla fight, what is her biggest weakness?
That she hasn't taken a good punch in the face.
So in that fight, that's because Nikki was terrible. That's not my fault.
And
She was
taken
terrible,
the
bless her.
punches. You don't know what you can handle. I've taken the punches. It's all over the internet. We know I can take them. So no one can do anything to me.
No, 100%. I will give you...
So no one can hurt me in the ring. I've been hurt, and I still went 5 rounds. That girl didn't hurt you last time. I'm going to hurt you, so you're going to go 5 rounds.
Let's
with
go.
me. You're not going to go 5
Exciting
rounds
now.
with me.
Woo!
And there's no way.
Nikki didn't hurt me.
If you
because-
get past the first round with me, then I'll rate you. I'll rate you for getting in the ring with me. But there is no fucking way that I am going 5 rounds with you. I went 5 rounds with the #1 in bare knuckle, so this is absolutely going to be a slaughter.
Carla, you asked for a big challenge. You're getting it. What can you exploit about Melanie?
I don't know.
Nothing. There's nothing.
Calm down, Melanie, now, because now you're getting on my nerves. Calm down. Just chill out. Chill out. It's my time now. It's my show. I've got the
time.
belt,
Don't worry.
and you've just waffled for a good time. I sat patiently, and now you're being rude. So I don't
Little
know
T,
where
I'm going to smash your
where
Reading
my
bowl.
energy's come from.
Oi, Little T, I'm going to smash your Reading bowl. Oi, I can't stop
The
thinking
girl's
about
like,
it,
you're
bro.
being
I
incredibly
can't stop
rude.
thinking
It's been
about
all love, and now the spotlight's on her for the first time in her life. She's getting all Betty Big Boots, telling everyone how incredible she is for blocking punches with her face. Like, oh, big odds, well done.
Hold on.
Now just chill out.
me?
Calm down. Take it down a little bit.
Who's she talking to?
Jesus Christ.
Was she talking? Oh, sorry. Were you talking to me, Carla?
Yeah, you just need to calm
Oh,
down.
Carla.
This is what I mean. Is she in the room?
Carla, I really wouldn't go there.
Go where? Just chill out. Just stop shouting.
Carla,
chill
you
out.
fought a girl that was
This is
running
how it
into
works.
punches.
This is how the presses work. You talk, then I talk.
Doesn't matter. Carla, you can speak. You speak. Carry on. Carry on.
Now?
Fucking knock yourself out.
Melanie, first UK female to headline a BKFC event. What would winning this title mean to you?
Well, it's an amazing platform. Misfits is epic, and it's going just blowing up all the time, so it'll be amazing.
Couldn't be bothered to do our virtual face-off, or was scared.
No, of course I was scared to face you online.
Do it now.
Yeah, it was really scary.
Nah, that was disrespectful. I'm the champ. Show up.
No. I understand what that was.
No, you didn't. You just made excuses because you didn't want to do it.
Carla, of course.
What was your reason?
Of course I didn't want to do it because you're so
Of course I didn't want to do my contractual obligations because I'm better than Misfits and I've been given a great opportunity, but I just can't bother.
I know, Carla, you're better than everyone. You're better than everyone. It's fine.
Carla, what
get
does...
your gold star. It's fine. You're better than everyone.
I think you were scared and I think you didn't want to look
I'm
silly.
scared to go online with you, but I'll fight you in the ring. That doesn't even make sense.
So why didn't you come online? I've asked you.
Because, Carla, I have a life.
Because what?
Carla, I have a life.
She has a life.
I don't have to explain to you.
The
You're not my boss.
disrespect is loud. The disrespect is loud.
I
You have
love
a
it.
life, so
To
you
you
can't be
is
bothered
allowed.
to show up for
What
work.
are you on about?
That's mental.
What do you mean? What disrespect?
Title fight on
Because I
Saturday
beat
night.
ya.
Carla J defending the throne
Can I just put it
against
out there?
BKFC star
I don't know if you've
Melanie
heard,
Shaw.
But Melanie reckons she's knocking me out in 1 or 2. Yeah?
Carla, I think you said
you'd
you'd run through me.
I might possibly
You
knock
said
her
you'd
out.
run
No,
through
I'm
me.
going to knock her out.
How could you
Say it with your chest right now. Tell everyone how you're going to knock me out so I can make a meme out of you like I made a meme out of Nikki. You ain't knocking anyone out. The only thing that gets knocked out is your teeth.
Who said I'm not going to knock you out?
You. I'll clip everyone.
I
Have a look
said
at my
to
story.
you,
Yeah, you did.
you're not going to get to the 5 rounds with me. I don't care.
You said I'm not getting out of round 1 or 2. What do you think I'm going to do? Is quit?
Carla.
Our next fight.
Why do all my opponents stick their middle fingers up at me like that?
Our next fight certainly won't need the judges. Two pros clash in their Misfits debuts.
Carla show, baby.
As the highly touted hyper Ty Mitchell takes on the king of Birmingham boxing, Tommy Henge.
Come on.
Ty, a lot of expectation for you.
Come on.
You've already signed to a multi-year Misfits contract, and you're drinking Dr. Pepper and eating chips. You're clearly calm and collected.
Struggling to make weight.
How important is it to start strong with your Misfits career?
Yeah, it's important to start strong. First of all, alhamdulillah for the opportunity. I thank KSI, Sauland, and obviously Mams and Misfits for having me on.
Sorry, it's kind of just quickly. Is there any chance I can go for a wee quick? Do I have to stay here?
Probably not, yeah.
Huh? I have to stay here.
You have to stay.
All right, no worries.
Yeah, obviously, look, I'm not an influencer. So I'm not good at all this, back and forth, whatever. Obviously, I'll do my fight in the ring. But yeah, look, Tommy's a good opponent. He's, people saying it's a mismatch. It's not a mismatch. It's my professional debut, do you know what I mean, more or less? I've not boxed professionally since I was 19 years old. I'm 34. So he's a tough guy. He's going to come in swinging. He's going to try and knock me out. So I think it's a good first fight back. I've got nothing but respect for him. I like him, but I believe, God willing, that I'm going to take him out of the game real quick.
Tommy, you have the chance to spoil the promotion's plans. How can you create another upset on the 18th?
First of all, I'd like to thank God. Also, thank you to Mams. Thank you for KSI, the whole opportunity to be on here. Definitely coming to make an upset, but I've been betted against my whole life. I've been boxing for over 20 years. If you don't know who I am, you don't know nothing about boxing. The fact of the matter is, Ty Mitchell is basically a daddy's boy. He's basically, he licks the ring piece off Fury's, and basically he's a boxing groupie. All he does is go everywhere, trying to get some sort of accolades from everyone else's achievements in boxing. And now, obviously, fighting against me, he's in trouble, and he knows he is. He's sitting there quietly saying that, I'm a good opponent, I'm strong, and we're coming there trying to swing in. But at the end of the day, we're going to see the very best of Tommy. I've already beaten the best professional boxer, the champion, Idris Virgo. I give him the worst beating of his life. Now, people always try to hide me and always try to put me under the rock, when really I'm the one that they're all copying. Even he went on that podcast he went on, he was copying everything I was saying. He was like, I like control violence. All the stuff that he's getting from, it's just an imitation of me, all a shadow of me. At the end of the day, I'm the best fighter on Misfits platform right now. Ty Mitchell is also one of the best fighters on there.
I can't swear, my granddad will go
Simple as that. He's got over 20 years of experience, yeah? We've got over 20 years of experience, not no amateur. You lot can shut up as well. You want to get up on the stage, get up on the stage. Don't sit there running off your mouth while you sit in the crowd. Get up on the stage. Come up here, come up on the stage. Don't sit in the stage. Don't run your mouth off there.
You've not shut up the whole time we've been here.
Shut your mouth. Shut your damn mouth.
You talk.
Anytime Chase Demore.
Yeah, I said any man,
You've got to shut your mouth.
Think it's a
Since
joke.
you've been up here. Stop pegging it, bro. Stop pegging it, bro. Shut up, bro.
I am curious.
Shut up, bro.
I am curious.
Shut your damn mouth.
Listen, anyway, bro. It's none of that.
Hey, you've got short since you've been up here, bro. Shut your mouth.
He's bald his dad's got him into bed. Is it true or not? Is it true or not that his dad's got him into bed with Tyson Fury? Literally into bed with Tyson Fury.
My dad?
Yeah, your dad.
How did my dad get me into it?
Huh?
I tell you.
I am curious.
Share pillows.
Basically, you know what it is? Tommy, this is what it is.
I think his dad as well.
My dad's on one.
Better than your trainer. Your trainer.
My dad loves it.
He's on about.
You don't clip. You talk.
You ain't got a clue. What, Cliff?
Look, you know what it is? Look, obviously, it's well documented that obviously I've sparred most of the best heavyweights in the world. But sparring, I don't use it as what's the name? I've never said, because I spar these people and these people like sparring me, that makes me. You have to do it inside the ring, sparring.
Yeah,
You're upset because nobody wants you for sparring.
He was like, HS, look, you shared his story because he bigged you up. Look, he bigged you up.
But why is no one asking you?
Why is such a good boxer?
Why is no one asking you for sparring?
You're not.
Shit.
You got everybody thinking you're something you're not.
Shit bastard.
You're going to find out
Sorry,
on Saturday
Grandad.
what boxing's really about, because you're in there with a fucking righteous demon.
We've got to.
I'll take on any.
Oh, we've got a rude boy! We've got a rude boy! Why are you standing up? Why are you standing up? Why are you standing up? Sit down, you muppet. Sit down, man. Sit down, man. Sit down. That's it. Good boy, dude.
Can't wait for that one. Ty Mitchell and Tommy Hench. You don't want to miss it. Our co-main event has captured the crossover world's attention as talented broadcaster and staple of the scene W.A.D.E Plem trades the microphone for a pair of gloves as he returns to the organization that cast him out. But standing in his quest for revenge is a potential bear trap in the Maasai Warrior. W.A.D.E, who could have predicted you would have returned here for a boxing debut? Why is Misfits the best place and why now?
I mean,
I couldn't have predicted it, honestly. It wasn't something that I even thought I would do at any point, but it just happened to line up. I wanted to fight, and I honestly asked for it. I reached out and talked to Mams, talked to Misfits. I said, who you got? I don't really care who it is. I'm ready on this date, and we made it happen.
Originally, you were both slated to face HS Tiki Taki. Now you're facing each other. Masai Warrior, what do you make of this new matchup?
Firstly, number one, feels great to be here. Thank you so much to Mams, Cal, KSI, and everybody for making this event possible. RIP Bamba, rest in peace. And yeah, man, it's just 100%.
Wade, when you look at the Masai Warrior, what do you see?
A body. That's what he is.
What did you say?
A body. That's what you are. On socials, in real life, you're just a body for me to knock out. That's it.
Masai, what do you think about Wade?
Wade is again, is an obstacle in my way. He's someone I need to go through to be able to stamp my mark on me.
Never.
And Wade, shut up, please.
Never.
And you know, it's one of those things that I was supposed to.
You don't know me. I never shut up.
Wait,
never.
I'm still talking. You donkey.
Never.
I was supposed to fight Harrison, and you know that didn't work out because Harrison is a coward as well, and you know, and Wade is the person who I'm supposed to fight, and I'm gonna put on an incredible show on Saturday night, and again stamp my mark.
Wade, your opponent has discounted your athletic experience and background, labeling you as just a commentator. How wrong do you think he is?
I mean, he's completely wrong, but he'll find that out. Saturday, he'll find it out. A lot of people don't really know much about me outside of the commentary, and a lot of people are going to find it out. Everybody thinks I'm the nice guy, and for the most part, I am. But I've definitely been trained over the last little bit to change that up. You don't think I'm a nice guy?
I don't think you're the nice guy.
Well, the people want to really know who the bad guy is in this whole thing. We can start it right now. I didn't want to bring any of that up, but we can do that anytime you want, little man. Little man.
Masai.
Anytime you want.
Hey, don't make
you or the guy next to you. It don't matter to me.
Masai, you were.
I don't want to do that.
Masai, you were seemingly the nail against HS, but now Mams wants you to be the hammer against Wade. What kind of pressure is on your shoulders Saturday night?
I don't feel any pressure at all. I have a job to do, and that's just how I see it. You know, I'm gonna go out there, perform, do what I've been taught, listen to my coach. I have such a great team, and that's what I know is good enough to win. I don't feel any pressure. Again, he thinks I'm a body. He's just a body to me, and he's just someone that's in my way and needs to get squashed.
Wade, what is your message to the people up here who, at one point in time, cast you out from the booth?
I mean, the message will be sent Saturday. You'll see. You tried to set me up. Luckily, the guy didn't show up, so you got this guy who you've puppeteered and stuck your hand up his ass and told him to say whatever you want him to say. And now this is your comeuppance.
Who did that?
All of you, all three of you. This is your comeuppance.
Who did that?
I'm curious, KSI, what do you think about this?
Masai, no one's talking to you. We're talking to the people that matter up here, so just sit there and say thank you for being on the card.
Make sure you have the energy in the ring. Make sure you have the energy in the ring.
We're going to talk to him.
Make sure you have the energy.
Same way, just go
this
ahead.
guy didn't behave like this in Qatar. This is crazy. This is what's crazy to me.
I offered you respect
like
to Qatar. You started talking.
You got slapped by Harrison. You didn't do nothing, bro. That's
crazy.
You
got shoved around by him, moved around. You got thrown in the water.
You got slapped by Harrison and you didn't do anything. That's crazy to me.
The fact that you look at another man, what he did to me, and get confidence from it is wild.
The fact that what?
You look at another man and go, oh, well, he did this to you. You ain't doing shit to me.
Okay.
Guarantee that. You ain't doing shit.
Good. Saturday, make sure you have the energy. Make sure you have the energy.
We're fighting, yeah.
No,
I'll have
we're fighting.
Wait, that's what I'm here for.
Just violence.
You think I showed up for just the press conference?
What?
You think I just showed up for the press conference? I'm going to fight. What do you mean have the energy Saturday? That's what we're doing. What are you talking about?
Someone that talks a lot, so that's
I am curious, KSI, how do you weigh in on this?
Well, I think I said this online. I'm very excited to see Wade actually, you know, be in the ring because we've seen him talk for so many years online, constantly critiquing every single YouTube boxer in this scene. So it's good to finally be able to critique him as well and see how good he is in the ring. So
would you do a breakdown?
I was gonna say, make the video.
Breakdown on yourself.
Make the video. I'm down. Yeah, do it. What's up? Make the video. I'm down.
Maybe we'll see. Yeah. We'll see.
I love it. Fantastic co-main event that might only be overshined by the main event, which sees Darren the Gorilla Till begin a new chapter of his combat sports career. But with Tommy Fury withdrawing, it left the Liverpool star without a dance partner. Swooping in once again to save the day, it's the Misfits light heavyweight champion, Anthony Pretty Boy Taylor, securing the biggest opportunity of his career. Darren, how happy are you with this replacement matchup?
Yeah, I'm just happy to be fighting, to be honest. Whether it was Tommy, A.T. or anyone else, I've just been training a long time now, so, you know, it's unfortunate that Tommy pulled out the way he did, but, you know, A.T. stepped in, so yeah, I'm just happy to be fighting.
A.T., you were always staying ready so you don't have to get ready. How excited were you when this opportunity came about?
Oh, man, I'm the face of Misfits, so of course I'm excited to fight anytime, any day, any place. Like, when you come to the UK, like, look, there's only one African-American fighter who was entertaining who fought, and that was Muhammad Ali. I'm the only African-American entertaining professional boxer
shut up, man, you fucking
in the world.
weasel.
Look, I know
Shut
what
your weasel mouth. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. You're a fucking weasel.
Yeah, getting Matthews to slap you again. Shut up, man, you fucking muppet.
I know what I'm going to do.
I'll end your fucking day. Trust me, I'll end your boxing career. You fucking shit bastard. You?
Chase Demore, obviously making some issues down there in the crowd. A.T., you were saying?
You still built like my little sister, though, bro.
Prime. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm about to whoop his motherfucking ass when it comes this Saturday. The gorilla is going to be put in the cage and sold back to fucking Liverpool.
Darren, I'm curious. Have you watched A.T.'s fights? How is he as a boxer?
He's fucking shit.
Better beat him then.
Hey, no. Hey, he's right. I have a shit style, but I always fucking win. And when you get closer. Hey, come here, Dazn. Get closer a little bit. Listen, all you betting companies who keep betting on me, who betted against me,
You don't always
Poppy,
win.
King Kenny,
Idris
King
Virgo
Silva,
battered you.
all those guys. You're talking about old shit. Who said that?
I said it.
You.
Idris
You
Virgo
the main one in
battered
my
you.
DMs.
And Idris Virgo's shit.
You was shit.
Useless.
You 3 and
You
2
got battered
talking
by it.
about, this is my first time in 20 years. You got the world's smallest violin. We don't want to hear that shit.
You're useless.
You come to fight.
You're going to say you always win when you don't. Consistent, told us.
Time is levels above everybody as well. Let's not get it
right here, bro.
You're Tyson Fury.
No, didn't you, bro?
Dog.
Above everybody.
Talking about I'm sparring with Tyson Fury.
Listen, Ty Mitchell would beat the living daylights out of Tommy Fury. Listen, this is the highest level. We're the highest level boxers that have been on Misfits.
This guy is shit.
Yeah,
Look at this guy.
Tommy Hens
Even though we talk like a pom-pom, yeah.
Tommy Hens would batter
don't get
you.
it twisted.
You get through Tommy Hens, I'd be impressed. Tommy Hens would punch your face off.
Listen,
no problem.
listen. I can beat Darren Till in one night, and then
You got beat by Idris Virgo, bro.
Your dad can't save you.
You
I'll
got
be your
beat by
daddy.
Idris Virgo.
Your
Idris
dad won't be
Virgo
able
is
to save
useless.
you.
He won't say.
You talk for no reason.
I do a tactic. You and Idris against me.
That's
you and Idris against me.
With a record of 3-2.
You and Idris tactics against me. I'll wipe you both out first round.
A.T. starting fights with just about everybody up here. Darren, fighting for a UFC title is something that most people would dream of. How does that experience help you in this main event?
Getting knocked out by Mazadov.
Anthony, you built like a melting ice cream. Shut your mouth, mate. Come on. Let me have my chat.
My bad, big dog.
Well, obviously, Anthony, you could only dream of getting to the UFC because you fought in the B Leagues, didn't you, Bellator?
Talk about, wait,
The B
hey,
Leagues.
UFC paying like 12 and 12 to get in? Like, come on, bro. I make more than fucking 95% of the fucking rosters right now. And we're talking about UFC.
No, we're not.
Are you even in? You haven't won since 2019.
We're not talking about
You're kind
money.
of like
We're talking about
on a
levels.
slump like Tyron Willie.
We're not talking about money. We're talking about levels. You could never make it into the UFC, could you?
I mean, bro.
Well, could you have made it into
Yeah,
the UFC?
I could have. I was on the 5-5
Well, why
win streak in
didn't you?
MMA. Because I choose to
you
come
shit.
the boxing route.
You shit.
You couldn't even beat Tyron Willie.
Shit, lad.
And I battered Tyron Willie.
You're just a fat little dumpling, you shit. You got nothing to buy you. Just get your biggest payday, which I know what it is.
Hey, listen, brother.
And shut up.
You can
And I'll buy you a pint and
this,
after
I'm
party
that,
after.
I'm all of the
Well, you
above.
fucking
I
crap,
look
you garbage.
motherfucking good. And the U-fucking-K.
Little fat bald-headed midget, mate. Keep
Hey,
your mouth shut.
they all, look at me, baby. I look good. I look good. Listen, look. I look smooth, baby. Boom. I taste like candy.
Why for that?
Darren.
What the fuck have I signed up for with this shit, mate? Honest to God. Get me out of here, man.
Hey, Darren.
I'm trying to hold it all in because Tommy went, like, I've got to be respectful because it's all, you know what I mean?
You're not confident.
No, I'm not.
Confident.
No, I'm not.
Darren, it
Not
seemed
at
like
all.
Tommy pulled out because he didn't want to risk eating head kicks, elbows, leg kicks.
No, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. Let's get our facts straight. Tommy pulled out because he heard about sparring that was going on in the gym. And him and his dad didn't want to know because they threatened many people before. They threatened KSI with elbows and stuff like that. It wasn't because of the head kick. Let's just clarify that right now. And it was in my contract. If I kicked Tommy in the head, I wouldn't be getting paid and I'd have got sued by Misfits. So let's just clear that fair ball up right away, yeah? It wasn't because of no head kick. Because him and his dad have done it for years. And just because I came along and terrorised them, they don't want that smoke. That's what it was.
With a win over AT, would Tommy Fury still be someone
One
you
sec.
want?
With a win over AT, don't you mean when I beat
The win over AT, his life changes. He gets right back into the UFC title contention. Dana White, Darren, I knew you can beat AT. I knew you could come back. Listen, buddy, hold your horses.
Dana White wouldn't say that because he doesn't know you
Once
are.
I
'Cause you
get-
fought in the B League.
Once I beat you, I'm going for Jake Paul next. Simple as that.
You're never getting a Jake Paul fight, mate.
Hey.
Who are you?
And they said 5 months ago, you're never getting the Darren Till fight. And look where we at now, baby. I got the Darren Till fight.
I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, last order of business for this press conference. Let's face these fighters off. Thank you.
Some definite energy there. We had to stop these guys halfway through about 10 different times. Darren Till, Anthony Taylor going at it. Wade's looking mean. And now we got some action from Amadeus Ferrari over here.
Hello, everybody. That's my brother from another mother, Nathan Marson. But I have a question to KSI. I feel like dealing with dark energy.
I love dealing with dark energy. Hit me.
I know that. You know why?
Why?
Because I have a friend in Miami. And he know you because he partying with you. And I have a question to you.
Okay, hit me.
That's the true that you, Logan, and Nina partying with Didi?
No.
I know it's true.
It is
You're
not
partying on Didi parties with Logan and Nina.
Remember you. I was me on the party. I fucking remember you.
Why you were there?
I was 12. I was fucking 12.
If you're not partying, promise on your forehead.
I promise.
Promise on your forehead.
I promise on my big ass forehead, man.
Okay, so can I shake your hand?
If you want, yeah.
Can I shake? Okay.
Go through.
Started trying to chat shit to me. Calling me an idiot.
Okay.
Like it
classic
on
meme
Diddy's
that he just wants to
party.
shake his hand.
Okej, pozdrawiam Buxtona, pozdrawiam Wardęgę, trzymajcie się. Poland, we coming for KSI, all Polish people coming for you. What you did on Diddy's party. To him, to my brother.
Bro, he's so fucking handsome. That's okay, I like you.
What's happening? I don't know what's happening, Sensei. We never know what's happening half the time here. There's so much energy going on in this room. What is going on?
Oh, I have no idea. That's why I love these events. Man, from all the way from the first time that YouTube boxing became a thing, I love seeing this kind of energy. It's great. It mixes everything up. It's Misfits perfectly, you know, no pun intended.
Ladies and gentlemen, you never know what's going to come on Misfits, but you do know what's going to come on Dazn Boxing, the home of boxing, where everything is going down. We have such an incredible schedule coming up to you soon right here and exclusively on Dazn. Let's check it out.
The undisputed global home of boxing is on Dazn, where the greatest fighters in the world and the best promoters in the game come together.
We got a fight tomorrow, man!
For boxing in 2025, that means more.
What does the future look like?
More fights, more knockouts, more shocks, more shakeups.
The fight itself was just phenomenal.
With big fights every month and over 150 a year, imagine what matchups could happen next. There will be more contenders at all the weights for all the belts, from rising stars to to superstars.
Are you not entertained?
At venues all over the planet with unbeatable broadcast talent.
Hello, people. Good to have you with us this evening.
Experts, analysis, champions, legends.
It's that first punch that lands dictates who's going to win.
Nobody brings you closer to the action anywhere, on any device.
It doesn't get any better than this.
Because if the fight is on, it's on Dazn, the global home of boxing.
Saturday, the 25th, is a triple header here on Dazn. First up, European super lightweight supremacy is on the line as Sheffield's finest slugs it out with W.A.D.E. Then we cross the pond as former UFC and Bellator lightweight champion Eddie Alvarez returns to where it all started in Philadelphia when he meets Jeremy Stephens in the main event of Knuckle Mania 5. Then we cap things off in the City of Sin. Puerto Rican powerhouse Diego Pacheco takes on heavy-handed Steven Nelson. You aren't going to want to blink during that one. Then it's on to the big one. After their fight of the decade contender, Better Beaver and Beevil run it back for the undisputed light heavyweight throne on a stacked card live from Riyadh, February 23rd.
I'm Ariel.
And I'm
Ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere because we are about to get these fighters faced off. Me and Sensei are pumped for it. I hope you guys are pumped for it. So let's throw to Huss to get these fighters faced off.
Ladies and gentlemen, and now we begin the face-offs. Please welcome Cat. And please welcome his opponent, BBCC Gareth Kelly.
Lad, your teeth are fucking other way round, bro. The point
Get it all done for fight. Do that all proper for fight night, yeah?
If they get knocked out, you're paying for him, yeah? What am I supposed to do? Give it some bits, yeah? All good, yeah. So we just give it to each other, yeah? You get knocked out, blah, blah, blah. But when we're actually in the ring, though, we're going to have a scrap. You know that, don't you? 100%. You know that, 100%.
Proper scrap.
Yeah, no, we're friends, but when we're in there, we're not friends.
100%.
You know that, respect.
100%. And now please welcome for the second bout, Ginho. And his opponent, Adam Brooks.
Alright, mate. I've never been as close to Clark Benton in my life. Tell you what, your kiddie audience are not going to like me knocking you out.
But these teeth are brighter than your future, aren't they?
When I knocked them teeth out, you're going back to Turkey, sort them out.
Brush your teeth this morning.
You nervous?
I'm cool when I'm cool.
Yeah.
You look more nervous than me.
Hey, mate.
And you've had 3 fights. I should be shitting myself, shouldn't I, really? You know how we do.
I'm a little bit more of a handful than Chef Dave.
You don't worry about Chef Dave. You were brave. You know how we do. But listen, it is what it is, man. We'll make most of it, and then may the best man win.
Listen, mate, it's a sport at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So we're putting on a good show. It's entertainment.
Let's do it.
And then we shake hands after.
No worries, bro. Sweet.
All right?
Sweet. So.
And right now, ladies and gentlemen, for our third bout, please welcome Ziggy Zach Johnson. And his opponent, Prince Sami Hamed.
Dan. Yeah, little T Afghan Dan, yeah. Daniel Martin, Afghan Dan, Daniel Martin, little T.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the contestants for the fourth bout, Afghan Dan. And his opponent, Little T.
Let's get it on.
Lose your purse, Bo. Lose your purse, Bo. Watch what happens on Saturday, you little morpy.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our contestants to the fifth bout. Please welcome the challenger, Melanie Shaw. And please welcome the champion, Carla Jade.
Shall we be?
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the contestants of our sixth bout. Please welcome Tommy Henge and his opponent, Ty Mitchell.
You better be as good as they say you are. You know what I'm saying? You're in there with a real man now. I'm telling you. Come on, take your head off. Simple as that.
Inshallah.
Inshallah, take your head off.
Inshallah. You got to catch me first, mate. Come on.
Well,
Them
yeah.
big swings ain't gonna do nothing, are they?
Sure about that?
100%.
Big swings.
I've been there many times before, mate.
And so many men have dropped. You fought no one like me before, bro. Yeah, it's not just big swings.
Luke Atkin was like you, actually.
That geezer.
Yeah,
that
Luke
geezer.
Atkin was like you.
I was taking the gummy bears, bro. I was on CBD gummy bears. I was out of my face. Did you not know that?
When?
When that time when I got knocked down, I was drugged up, bro. That's on my mum's life.
I wasn't on about when you got knocked down.
Oh, were you on about that?
I said Luke Atkin. You said I've never boxed on like you before. Luke Atkin bare knuckle fighter boxes just like you, swings and got his head punched in. So.
Okay, let's see what you were too cute for me.
No, you can't catch me, bro.
Listen.
We'll see. It's up to.
We will.
We'll see on the fight night.
We'll see how to fight out quiet and confident. Yeah, you don't.
Inshallah.
Listen, we are the best boxers that are going on Misfits categorically, but there has to be one winner, and that's winner's me.
One thing I'll give you, I think you'll beat anyone else on this card.
100%.
Except me. You'll be a mismatch.
Well, that's why I'm looking at it.
Well, I see you made weight.
Yeah, you trained me down. You're a professional pussy. Oh, that's what I'm saying.
Bro, you look at. Bro, what weight do you want to fight? Look how small you are, bro. I've got to make the weight as well, bro.
Listen, you didn't have to make the weight. You could have just said any weight. I'll fight any man, any weight.
I do fight any man, any weight.
You want to train me down.
You wanted the opportunity.
You wanted
no, I didn't.
Yeah, but tell me the truth then. What happened? And was he offered this fight, or did he ask to fight me? I bet he was offered the fight. Was he not?
Was I offered the fight? I was offered it, and I said yes straight away. No
okay,
hesitation.
But it has to be 80 kilo then.
I said make it the limit. Whatever the fight weight is, the weight. That's the limit.
I'll fight him at any weight if you're a real man. No, you fight me at any weight, bro. That's how I do it.
It's professional boxing now, mate. You can't just make it up as you go along. You have to make the weight, bro. Professional boxing, make the weight, bro.
You can choose whatever weight you want, bro.
Yeah, and I'm a professional fighter. I'm getting on a professional line.
I bet you thought, oh yeah, got 80 kilo. Tommy won't be able to make that.
Easy, I know you would.
Therefore, I can go on like I'm not going to duck him, but like.
You was meant to fight before, and you ducked me.
I never ducked you, bro. Why the hell would I ever duck you, bro?
You ducked me already, bro.
Why would I duck you? You went on holiday. Charlie, see what I mean? The guy's a fraud, bro.
Saturday night, inshallah.
Oh, man of God.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our contestants of the 7th bout. Please welcome the Maasai Warrior, Mosiah Pinder. And please welcome his opponent, W.A.D.E. Plemons.
Big guy. Big buck. Big guy.
We fight on Saturday.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Professionals. Short night.
You know it. You
Short
think
night.
So? You
Short
think
night.
so?
For you, short night.
You think so?
100%.
Deep end.
Never.
You're not ready for this.
Never. We can go anywhere you want to go, we're there.
You sure?
Anywhere.
Okay.
They ain't going the distance, promise.
You sure about
Promise.
that? Okay.
Promise.
Deep waters only, man.
Promise.
I'm drowning you. I'm drowning you
Never.
Saturday night. Okay.
Never.
Okay.
Never.
Okay.
You know my
Wade.
name, right? My name's Wade. I was meant to float, boy. What do you mean? You ain't drowning nobody.
That's corny, bro.
That's
Corny.
my name.
Corny.
What's up?
Corny. Stop it. Stop
What's
it.
up? You
Don't
ain't
be
drowning
corny.
nobody.
Don't be corny.
You can't even swim like that. You ain't been in there like that.
You're so boring.
You got false confidence.
You are so boring.
They put the battery in your back,
You're
and
so
ain't enough.
boring.
Promise.
You are so
You'll see.
boring. Saturday
You'll
night, we'll see.
You'll be snoring on Saturday
You
night.
sure?
Call me boring, you'll be snoring, guaranteed.
Okay, Wade.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, time for our main event of the evening. Please welcome Anthony Pretty Boy Taylor. And please welcome his opponent, Darren Till.
The gorilla, huh? Thriller in Manila, huh? Yeah. I'm about to make easy work of you. Easy, baby. Easy, squeezy, lemon fucking peasy. Yeah, I'm about to get them veneers redone for you, boy. Y'all already know what it is. You can't spell GOAT without A-T, baby. Look. He think, I want you to say something. You think you big and bad because you was trained with pro.
You're shit. That's it. You're just shit.
You right. You know I'm shit. Yeah, your whole team shit too. Your whole team shit too at the same time. Your whole team shit. Your boy Liam Smith get beat up too if he a free agent. He come to Misfits, he get this work too. Hey, I want you and I want Chris Eubanks Jr. What's up? Hey, look, I said this Misfits Pro, baby. After I beat Darren Till, I gotta fight Miyagi somehow. Let's do it. Are you down, yes or no? You down? Thank you, that's all I want. Thank you, that's all I want. Face off. No, we didn't. I need my face off. Come on. No, I don't. Stop. All right. Let me do my proper face off. There you go. Yeah. Give me a grin. Yeah, it's face off right here.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, live on the Zone Saturday night, X Series 20, Misfits Boxing and the Zone.
A lot is going on here. Wade's talking about swimming. Anthony Taylor's talking about whatever he's talking about, as he always is. But there's an underlaying of intensity right now that I think you'd have to be here to be feeling.
I agree with that completely. Behind all the smiles, there is just this simmering ferocity with all these competitors. And we like to think that AT is so multi-talented. He's cornering guys on fight nights. He's commentating. He's fighting. But it seemed like he was almost directing that entire show, Riley.
he was taking over. He was like, they're not going to let me commentate. I'm going to do it anyways. I'm going to run the show because that's what I like to do. No, honestly, though, AT, he's coming in, he's locked in, and he's dialed. And people mistaken him because he's a bit of a character. He's a lot of a character, but he's a fighter first, and he's coming in, he's saving this card, going up against a guy like Darren Till. This is a totally different level of competition. I mean, this is a guy who was at the highest level of the game. He fought the current UFC champion. He fought the former UFC champion. He's fought a ton of guys. He came up short. Yes, he did. But that doesn't mean that he's not going to be a huge challenge here.
I agree with that completely, but I think it's important to recognize that Anthony Pretty Boy Taylor does possess a lot of experience within boxing, right? Years now on the Misfits scene, improving the craft, sharpening the skills. Now with David Dynamite Lopez, like I just feel that there are some ingredients that AT has been utilizing recently that I just don't think Darren Till has. Boxing is the sweet science, and I think AT's got a PhD in it at this point.
I don't know about a PhD just yet. That's pretty bold. That's pretty bold. A PhD, maybe a master's.
Maybe a master's.
He's pushing for the PhD.
But give him a bachelor's.
Yeah, let's talk about W.A.D. I want to talk about W.A.D. because W.A.D. has had a really intense energy about him. But right there was kind of the first time for me, at least, that I saw Masai Warrior bringing the same energy and really having that confidence. Once they were up close, really facing off in person, he didn't budge a second, man. He was right there with W.A.D. He had that same energy and that same intensity. That was kind of the first look for me where I was like, I don't know, this could be a bit more of an intense fight than maybe even I was expecting.
I agree with that completely. Let's not forget that the Masai Warrior went through an entire fight camp, traveled all the way to Qatar. He's been in this mindset before. While he hasn't made it into the ring for a fight yet, I think mentally he's prepared, and he's got himself there. And a lot of fans will say, oh, W.A.D.'s schooling him with the words. Maybe, but what
they're right.
But what's important is what happens in the ring, and Mosiah Pinder is a weapon. This guy's got muscles on top of his muscles. But again, will it be enough against W.A.D., who's a specialist? He's analyzed for so many years. Now he's training with BJ Flores. In terms of fights I want to watch, that co-main event has all of my attention.
Absolutely. I'm absolutely pumped for it. Tomorrow we have a ton more action. We got the awards show. We have the weigh-ins. We have more face-offs most likely. I'm Riley Osborne. This is Ben Davis. Tune in for that. Be there tomorrow. But that's all we have for you today, folks. Thank you so much.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, brought to you live on the Zone X Series. Let's see some thunder!
Here we go. A clean shot, and it could be lights out. Oh, it's the real deal. Hey, he looks like a pro boxer. 1, 2, 3, light him up.
Your winner and the new champion.
Fight Night on Dazn, brought to you by That Prize Guy.
In light of recent events, it begs the question, what can we even believe in anymore?
Darlings, Aunt Helga. Futuristic scooters, old school website.
We're going to
relax, web upgrades, I own them. Better design, e-commerce and smart AI. Now you're fit for the future. I scoot off now. Your digital partner, Ionos.
Fight Night on Dazn, brought to you by That Prize Guy.